This one hurts, y'all. This one hurts. It feels like we lost a long distant relative because a lot of us grew up with this man in our household and he has left us with so many memories. But rest in peace to Malcom Jamal Warner, who recently passed away from an accidental drowning while on vacation with his family. Damn, even more horrible. You're out with your family spending some quality time on vacation and the worst thing happens on the trip. Lord Jesus. It reads, TMZ has a reliable source who says Warner died as a result of an accidental drowning while he was vacationing with his daughter. Warner died of asphyxia after he was caught by a high current in the ocean, according to ABC News. His body was reportedly found Sunday afternoon. Malcom was rescued by bystanders and taken to the shore where he received aid from the Costa Rican Red Cross. He was declared dead at the scene. The body was sent for an autopsy. TMZ has learned that there was a second individual who was injured during the incident. The second individual was rushed to a local clinic in critical condition. Their current condition is unknown. What? His daughter had to witness this? Man, rest in peace to a very good brother that stayed clean and kept his nose out of Hollywood's nonsense. But one thing about certain drownings is that many people believe that it's not accidental, and some people are saying that Malcom Jamal Warner was sacrificed by Bill Cosby, and some are saying by the industry, which I don't believe, but people are really believing this, which got me thinking. Drowning ritual. A drowning ritual can refer to various cultural or religious practices involving water and symbolic drowning, or to the actual medical process of drowning. In some traditions, it's a ritual of cleansing or rebirth, while in others, it's a form of sacrifice or initiation. So a lot of people are saying the industry took him out, allegedly. Was he trying to get some type of money from the Cosby show? Cause what would be the reason for Malcom if so? He was with his family on vacation. It's not like he was at some weird Hollywood function, but maybe I'm missing something with him and the sacrifices. But there's a lot of other celebrities who I think this could apply to. Whitney Houston. Back in February 2012, she was found unresponsive in her hotel bathtub. The thing with Whitney, we all knew of her drug abuse and automatically associated her death surrounding it, but others think that there's more to the story. But in the TMZ article, it reads, LA coroners Whitney report drug, spoon, and coke found. Possible overdose. A spoon with the white crystal-like substance on it and white powdery substance, which we know was later tested and determined to be cocaine, was found in a hotel room where Whitney Houston died. This according to the singer's final autopsy report. Located on the south portion of the counter was a small spoon with the white crystal-like substance in it and a rolled up piece of white paper along with other miscellaneous items. According to the report, Whitney's body was discovered face down in the bathtub with the bloody purge coming from her nose. Officials say there was no signs of foul play. The singer's official cause of death is listed as accidental drowning, but heart disease and chronic cocaine use were contributing factors. No foul play, they say. Now this one was very tricky and had different layers to it. At the time she passed away, Ray J and Whitney were linked together as they were seen in many places together getting cozied up, and close sources also confirmed this. The days before she died in February, she and Ray J had attended a pre-Grammy party because the Grammy was a couple days away, so all the celebrities were in town. On the day of her passing, she was complaining about her throat feeling sore, and her assistant had told her to go take a bath to feel better before heading down to Clive Davis' pre-Grammy party. Hours later, she was found unresponsive in the bathtub, ruled an accidental drowning. Some say that she and Ray J were partying hard with that Snow White, allegedly, and helped to speed up her demise.
I saw Ray J coming out of the hotel, hiding his head. I looked and I said, why is he hiding? And I put it all together. When I first heard she passed away, I said, my God, somebody gave her a bad bag.
Cocaine.
Yes. And then I saw Ray J, and it all added up. So I am going to believe that Ray J, he was, like she said, a runner boy. For some reason, or he knows somebody that sells drugs, and he was buying them for Whitney.
Oh, Ray J. Poor Ray J. Yeah, man. That nigga gave my mama the bag with the fentanyl. Then opened up the door and let them put her in a tub, nigga. then ran away like he was supposed to be the next Orlando Brown. Ray J, that's how you get down.
Another theory is that the pre-Grammy party Whitney was supposed to perform in was a ritual ceremony for her, because after Clive Davis and all the high-profile celebrities at the party found out about her death, he still continued to go on with the party like everything was fine. Like one of the most renowned musical artists of all time that he found and discovered, he wouldn't cancel the event to give her some type of respect and mourn? This had a lot of people puzzled and questioning his motive. And in this resurfaced clip 2 days before she died, she had passed Brandy a note during an interview with Clive Davis and Monica, and it sounds like she said something like "drown today," but according to others that were able to capture the audio, they said she said "I nearly drowned today," as if she was trying to give Brandy a warning, or was she foreshadowing her future, because this was 2 days before she died.
Drown today. I have to. I'm just saying love it because I can't. I love it. It's my dad. It's my dad. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. Mom, come see her. Come say hi to. Come say hi to your godfather. Come say hi to your dad.
Because the same hotel where Whitney died in is the same hotel where Clive Davis hosted his pre-Grammy party and decided to go on with the event. So I can see why all the speculation is. But once again, to me, I don't think there was foul play. But what do you guys think? And it doesn't help the fact that 3 years later, her daughter Bobby Christina had also died of drugs and drowning, just like her mother. Now this is a spooky coincidence, but she was following her father's and mother's footsteps of drug abuse. But thank God Bobby Brown was able to fight through and now taking care of himself. Cause having your ex-wife and daughter die of the same thing, that's a tragedy. It could have sent him down a whole different path and he could have relapsed. Naya Rivera, Mrs. I Don't F With You. That was a song that Big Sean made towards her when they were dating, but that's besides the point. That's just how I know her. But she's a popular actress that used to be on the show Glee. But back in July 2020, Naya Rivera had passed away from drowning, and she was with her 4-year-old son when it happened. Damn. But it reads, Naya Rivera's body has been recovered from Lake Piru. Ventura County officials said Monday that a body has been found at the lake, and our law enforcement sources has confirmed it is in fact her. A press conference sharing the news publicly is forthcoming. As we reported, Naya and her 4-year-old son were swimming in Lake Piru when something terrible happened Wednesday. Josie got back in the boat, and when authorities arrived for a check, he told them he and his mom were swimming and he didn't know what happened to her. The sheriff says based on conversation with their son, the two went for a swim and she was able to boost him back on a boat, but when he turned around, she disappeared below the surface. The current was apparently very strong the day Naya went missing, and sheriff says it may have contributed to her drowning. He says her boat was not anchored when she went for a swim with her son. God damn, just another sad drowning incident that maybe could have been prevented, because the man who rented her the boat said that she had declined her life vest when he offered it, but he put it on the boat anyways because that's just typical procedure. Some theories around her death was that she possibly committed suicide, because in her last Instagram post she wrote, "Just the two of us," which can be interpreted in many different ways. Another theory floating around her death is that the show and cast of Glee are all cursed, because the main cast members of the show have died. Naya Rivera had died on July 13, 2020, and Corey Monteith, one of her co-stars, died on the same day as Naya, but different year, in July 13, 2013, after he passed away from an overdose. Mark Salin, another one of her co-stars, took his own life by hanging himself back in 2018. So because of these events, many have questioned whether the show was cursed or not. But what y'all think? Aaron Carter. Back in 2022 on November 5th, he had passed away from drowning in his bathtub. It reads, the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner says its findings show Aaron drowned in the bathtub of his Lancaster home. He took Alprazam, generic Xanax, and inhaled compressed difluorethane, which is a propellant used in cans of compressed air, like whippets. The reports say he became incapacitated while in the bathtub due to the effects of the drugs and the huffing, and ultimately Ultimately, he slipped under the water and drowned. Aaron's death is officially ruled accidental. Matthew Perry from the show Friends died in October 2023 after an apparent drowning after overdosing. Another sad way out. For some of these cases, it was simply a freak accident gone wrong with being pulled under the water's strong current. In other cases was just being heavily under the influence. So whether you believe it's a sacrifice or not, drowning is just a horrible way to go out, and Malcom Jamal Warner became the latest victim of death. Rest in peace to a very, very good brother, man. He was in our households, he played a good role, he was a good role model. In Hollywood, he wasn't, in a lot of nonsense that we know about. So yeah, man, it's just sad to see him go, and this one hurts, man. This one hurts. But yeah, thanks for watching the video. I'ma see y'all soon.
What's good? Yes, I got the flower in my hair. Today's my daughter's birthday. She put the flower there, so I'm rocking it. What? It's a beautiful day here in Atlanta. I just wanted to shout out and just spread some love and some good cheer. And life is out here lifing, right? For me and for everybody else. But just wanted to remind you, as I remind myself, that no matter what's going on, there's always a reason to smile. Like, if you just take a minute to stop and take stock, I guarantee you can find at least one reason to smile. And if for some reason you can't find a reason to smile, then that's probably the best time to be the reason for somebody else to smile. So, find a smile for yourself and be a reason for someone else to smile. That's all I got. Listen to love, because it's been a minute. Peace and love, and I'll be back soon.